All right, guys, it's JoJo on the radio. I cannot believe these guys are back in the studio with me because I love these guys so much. I feel like I've known you guys forever. The Black Eyed Peas. What is up?
What up,
JoJo?
JoJo?
Oh, my God. Matter of fact, let me just rewind for a hot second. The first time I met you guys was, I think it was like 03-ish. I met you guys for the first time, KIIS-FM studio. It was a different building. We were across the 134 over there.
Yeah.
And you guys came in for promoting Where's the Love, the first one.
Yes.
And here we are back again, dealing with similar issues as you re-release the remake of Where's the Love, the 2016 version. I just find that, I don't know, there's a circle we've made, like a complete circle with this track, and it's a moment for me for whatever reason. So welcome back. Where's the Love Part 2?
Yes. No, thank you so much, JoJo. And what better... Wow, that is serendipitous that, the first time we launched Where's the Love, we were with you, and now here we are just moments away from it going live. And, unfortunately, under the same, configuration in society where people are questioning the love and things and, how can people do, wicked things towards another person? How can we have society set up the way it is where people are underprivileged and communities are, in turbulence? Like, why? How is that possible?
You're thinking back.
Yeah, and just the moment and the time just really kind of forced us to force this issue and shed a light on it, on what's going on. So, you know what I mean? We had no choice, but this song is really calling us out right now.
So the song basically, it more or less it chose you to re-release itself. It wasn't like this is not a marketing plan. This is a needed song, a needed statement to be made clearly. And I'm thinking back in the day because we're just kind of going over the 03 time when you first came in. We're dealing with a lot of the the same issues. And I know you like to think some things have improved, maybe not. I don't know, but here we are talking about the same stuff, and it's what are we gonna do?
Yeah, so, when we did the first Where's the Love, it was...
That was just after 9/11, right?
Yes. Just after 9/11, and we were on tour we went on tour September the 12th, 2001, and just baking in what America was feeling like.
And you went on tour the day after? You're kidding.
Because we drove from Bodega Bay where we were recording Elephant. We drove that day when it happened back to L.A. Will went home to talk to his family, and his grandma said, you got to go out there. If God has you do what was the exact words?
She said, if when God calls you to do work, you don't stay at home afraid. If the tour was supposed to be canceled, it would have been canceled. So we went out on the road, and the day after the tour, like 2 days later, we wrote Where's the Love? November 22nd, 2001. And it came out 2003. So from 2001 to 2002, I remember that summer 2002, Taboo came, was like, yo, Will, I just met Justin Timberlake. We should put him on Where's the Love? I was like, really? Justin was still in NSYNC. Like, he wasn't Justin solo act. And Tab was like, yo, I met, we were jamming out. We were busting in a circle. We had a little session going. And he said he liked the Black Eyed Peas. I showed him our song, and we should put him on it. I was like, I don't know, Tab. Really? You think we should?
He thought it was a Backstreet Boy.
Right? And he was like, Will, seriously, you got to hear what he wrote. So anyways.
Right nowadays, you'd think, of course you put Justin Timberlake on. But back in the day, it was like, well.
Yeah, and plus we came from a kind of like an underground following. Like, we were in L.A. with, people like Jurassic 5 and Dilated Peoples and Ozo Motley. And we were influenced by Tribe Called Quest and De La Soul. So for us, it was like taking a chance and kind of like looking at that like, yo, it's a boy band, dude, that's gonna.
So we're talking like an underground hip hop act meets almost like a Disney artist.
Yeah, we didn't know
at the time.
At the time, we didn't understand.
Yeah, we didn't know what he was capable of on his own. We didn't know how, just how talented he was. Justin is like by far one of the most talented folks in the music industry. And if it wasn't for Tab, like, yo, let's work with Justin. This is before we met Fergie, by the way.
Yeah.
In 2001, we didn't know Fergie.
Right.
When we wrote Where's the Love, we didn't know. We were Black Eyed Peas. We didn't know any of that.
Yep.
So the first thing that we did outside of tradition and norm was working with Justin Timberlake on Where's the Love. That was 2002. Then 2003, it came out. And while we were putting it out is when we met Fergie. And then she
jumped on the track
jumped.
after that. Or what? Yeah. Did she? She was on Where's the Love, obviously, right? Am I crazy?
Sprinkles.
I think she did like an ad lib, like the love, the love, the love.
It was
That's
mainly you guys
And Justin Timberlake.
Got it. All right.
So here we are, 2016, 12 years later from when it came out. And what is that, 14 years?
No, 2003. It's 2016.
Yeah. Sorry, my math is bad.
I'm bad. Don't got somebody figuring it out before they know I can't figure it out. Whatever it is. A long time.
Yeah, it's like 13 years later, right? Here we are, 13 years. Only because we wrote it.
Somebody do the math on that.
Only because we wrote it. Only because we wrote it in 2001 before, before it actually came out. So that's, that doesn't justify my bad math. But I'm just saying. So here we are with the same person that interviewed us the first time when we launching it. That to me is just like,
it's epic.
Beyond full circle.
It's why, and I recall when you guys walked in, I'd never met you guys, but I'd met Stacy at the time. I knew her as Stacy. She walked in like, "Hey, Stacy." She kind of grabbed me and said, "Fergie." I'm like, "Oh, Fergie." Right. Oh, yeah, that's when it all kind of kicked off, and it was a moment, So let's jump into this track, the 2016 Where's the Love. You guys, I know it's it may have leaked early online, who knows, but it's officially out right now. You need to get this track. 100% of the proceeds go to education and education-based charities, I assume, or what?
Yeah.
Fill me in if I'm wrong.
So throughout the years, I've worked with folks like Lorraine Powell-Jobs, who has a program called College Track, and then Dean Kamen, who has a robotics program called First Robotics, and then Jack Dangerman, who has Esri. And we all combine in the neighborhood that I'm from, and we have this after-school program that teaches kids STEM skill sets. So I am College Track, and I am Angel. What we do is we give kids in inner cities like these tomorrow skill sets to not only look for jobs, but create jobs when they graduate college. So we get kids on the path of going to college and graduating college. We give them skill sets to where they could create jobs. And the reason why education is a focus, because we've realized that every time there's a $4,000 investment per child per year in the community that they live, that community just so happens to be a poverty-stricken area. And there's crime, law enforcement and civilian clashes. There's drug peddling for people to survive. But then if you drive down to where there's no billboards, no liquor stores, no check cashing, no motels, in a nice neighborhood, a child's education is $11,000. And that neighborhood is amazing. So what we want to bring those same privileges and opportunities that are in Brentwood and Calabasas to places like Watts and Boyle Heights, because the main, the poison is the lack of education. The lack of resources for that child's education is what we've found in our research. So that's why all proceeds is going to education.
And the track, of course, just to talk music on it, it is Where's the Love, as you guys know, but it's I guess it's a little different twist on it. A ton of guests on this track. What do people need to know musically if before we play the track? I know it's like 100 people. You probably can't go through all of them, but give me a little taste of how you put all these people together.
So
Game, of course, had a crazy piece on there.
Yeah.
So first it was me, App, and Tab, and we were like, yo, let's do a new version of Where's the Love? And then Mary J. Blige came. And then after Mary J. Blige, Diddy came. And then Game came. And then when Game came, Snoop Dogg's like, yo, I want to get on it.
And I remember, just to interject, I remember what you said to us. You said, yo, fellas, do you guys mind if people write verses? And I remember saying to you, I said, whatever's best for the song. However we configure it, however we reconfigure the song, I feel like, it's gonna sound great no matter how we choose to do it. And I think everybody came in and was feeling that synergy that we were feeling when we first wrote it.
Yeah,
And-
we were just gonna have cameos and stuff, but they actually, like, Game was like, am I rocking a verse? Am I writing on it? Right?
So he came, wrote a verse. I was like, yo, you write like really fast. He wrote that verse.
Who is
like,
this now? Which
This is Game.
Game? Okay.
Game wrote his verse in like 20 minutes. Recorded it, was done. I was like, yo, you just did that right now? He was like, yo, I'm feeling this right now. I want to be a part of this. So Game wrote his verse, then ASAP Rocky came. ASAP wrote his verse. Jaden Smith came and participated on the song as well. Jessie J just sliced. That girl's voice
She
is
sounds
like,
great.
what? And then Audra Day, wow. All being like guided by like Mary J. Blige's like, she just like put love and gospel and soul all over the record. And, you know, we're just so blessed to have everybody come. And then Justin Timberlake came. When Justin came, he was like, I heard you guys were redoing Where's the Love. I wasn't in the first video. And I'm going to be in this one. I don't want nobody, you know, lip syncing my parts.
Exactly.
This is me.
That would be like, what? That would be kind of awkward for Justin to click the video on and like, wait, why can't I just come do my own part? This song wouldn't be the same without him in it, being the fact that he helped launch the original track. So
Well, the first one, because, you know, we were an underground group. Justin Timberlake was in NSYNC, bigger than life, getting ready to go solo once the song came out. So we recorded the song in 2002. His solo record came out, poof, exploded. Then we were on tour with him. And while we were getting ready to like record the video, our calendars didn't sync. They were not in sync.
wow. Yeah.
So he didn't participate. So we were like, dude, we don't have Justin. What are we going to do? So, you know, me and Tab were taggers back in the day.
Right.
So we were like, yo, why don't we like borrow from like street graffiti, you know, getting the messages out there, posting up stickers and just like be like social activists, like getting the word out. So that's what the first video was. Yeah. So last night, you know, getting ready, I was like, yo, in celebration of where we came from, you know, what the song did, what the original video was, yo, Tab, let's go out and mob the city and just put up Where's the Love stickers all over the place. And like, so we did that. We walked all of downtown. We walked from like 5th and Spring to like the Art District and then walked all throughout the Art District, walked through Tent City. Like we late at night, 1 a.m. through Tent City.
No kidding.
But it took us back to that feeling that we had, because we didn't, you know, when we did the video, we didn't have success. There was no grandiosity. It was more like, yo, this could be our last album. Let's go out there and do what we do, right? Ella Funk is what I'm saying. And when we created the video and created the song, it was just so organic and so natural to us that there was no like quotas or any feeling of like pressure or anything. And with this is like, you know, we felt like we needed to do this. It was a calling for humanity, and it wasn't like, you know, for anything else. It was like something that made us feel like we did when we first wrote it.
And during the night, we came across some officers while we were doing our thing, and we just communicated. We asked them, yo, we're like, yo, can we put up some stickers on a vehicle? Yeah,
we like, yo, can we put question marks on your police car?
And okay, and the
then
answer
they were
was
like, you know, is this for a movie? I was like, no, it's for Instagram and Snapchat. Oh, okay, well, that you can do that. Can we take a picture with you too? We're like, you're gonna let us put stickers on your car? I mean, come on, it's the Black Eyed Peas.
So
that was
car,
kind of like a good message of communicating.
That's kind of cool,
right?
Yeah. So some LAPD car, squad number, whatever, with the BEP sticker on the back of it right now, or a question. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, whoever that officer, what's his name? Do you recall the officer?
He reigns.
You need to go to the site, KIIS-FM.com. Video is posted for Where's the Love. If you haven't seen it, got to check it out. Ton of not cameos, but I guess guests on the song, because people wrote their own verses, like you said. So it's not just, hey, hanging in the video and waving for the most part. You got some real contributors to the track. Yes. So congrats on that. Where'sthelove.com. If you guys want to donate to any number of charities. I know you guys have charities from all the victims of police violence, to the Dallas Police Force, to the One Pulse Foundation. You know, there's so many things that you guys would love people to get involved with. You have a ton of them listed. So where'sthelove.com. I mean, this track is I don't know. It's once again it's at a time that's needed. I mean, I was trying to, like we were talking earlier, 2003 when you guys came in for the first time, you released Where's the Love. We were going through a lot of craziness, and here we are again dealing with similar issues, some worse, you know. And it's just what a better time to release a song. It seems perfect. What else do people need to know about the track and the movement? I guess the movement is that's the thing, right? We're not launching a song, we're launching a movement here, right?
Yes. So, I know it's hard. It's a hard ask, and it's kind of like weird to ask this when you could just go to YouTube on the same device. And it's hard to ask this where you could go to like Spotify on the same device. But go to iTunes and download the song. It's 99 cents. It's just a couple of muscle movements from your thumb on the same device. And just click it and download it. You don't have to sign in, right? Think about it. You just all you have to hit it. You don't have to do no login. You're already logged in.
Cheaper than a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
But it's not that much muscles from your thumb. It's not that much. It's the same muscle that you're going to then go to on Snapchat and hit that muscle and hold it down. You're going to do it anyways, right? You're going to say, oh my gosh, right? Oh, you're going to do that. Just download that 99 cents thing. It's not that much muscle thumb movements and contribute to changing inner cities and kids' education.
All right. And any other things we should talk about? I want to ask some Black Eyed Peas questions as well, but I think this is the most important thing right now. Any other things about the track that people need to know? Any behind-the-scenes stories with maybe studio guests coming in, Game, Snoop, or whoever, Mary J, Diddy, all that?
Well, I like the story of Game because Game had just come from a meeting with the 400 policemen.
Oh, is that day?
Yeah, like what the day after,
Same day.
right?
No,
same day, yeah. So that when he told that story and how he wanted to reintroduce himself to the police.
What a smart
department.
move, man!
Yeah.
That was a great statement they made. You know, him, Snoop, Game, and Problem Chachi were
Right.
over there doing, among other people, of course.
So that energy and that inspiration that he brought into creating his part for the song, he was already juiced on a positive note, and he was very optimistic about just being a human being and trying to do his part, and it was infectious, and being around that it was inspirational, and it was a great moment for the record.
Yeah, and we just want to thank everyone for coming together at this moment in time where it's needed. You know what I mean? Took their time to come to the future, which is the studio, to record or to make the cameo. So thank you very much.
Well, yeah, no doubt you guys put some serious work into it. The track is, once again, Where's the Love, the 2016 version, where'sthelove.com. Check KIIS-FM.com for the video. It's insane. Everybody's on this thing. And most important, like they're saying earlier, like Will was telling you, download the track. You can check it on Spotify and Apple Music with the streams and whatnot, but give it a 99-cent thumb push. Buy this thing and contribute. That's one way you can really help, as opposed to just posting, save the world on Twitter, which is great, but put some money where your mouth is and help push education. That's not a bad idea. It's 99 cents for the love of God. Come on.
Yep.
All right, give me details on the Black Eyed Peas. What do we need to know? Are we talking like in the future? We talking album? I know you and I had a chat back in the day. Well, not back in the day, maybe a year or so ago. You were somewhat against releasing an album. You wanted to go single by single by single, but I don't know. Albums are sort of, it's.
So Apple Taboo and I have
You guys are a group that tell a story, so I think an album would work for you guys.
Yeah, tell stories, yes. So Apple Taboo.
You're smiling about something.
Apple Taboo. Me and Tabernacle.
Tabernacle.
Me and Tabernacle.
Tabernacle.
Me and Tabernacle went down to the Tabernacle.
We sipped on the Snapple.
We've been working on some pretty cool things, and I leave it there because I don't want to sound opportunistic. We're here for Where's the Love.
Well, I'm bringing up the question. So you guys didn't come and nobody slipped me.
But
a
I
piece
don't
of
want to.
paper.
I don't want to be rude and not answer your question. But then at the same time, I don't want us to be like, oh yeah, by the way, we dropping this. You know what I'm saying? This is first. I don't want to do that. Please don't make us do that.
All right, fair enough. And as far as the Fergie's doing her thing, but she will always be a member of the Peas. It's just
Family.
doing her side project, and then whenever happens or doesn't happen, you guys are still a family and doing that.
So we were called to do this. This wasn't like, it was, no one was standing up. I know people wanted to stand up, right? There's a lot of things that's happened. But on the scale of like just spreading love, we answered the call. And Fergie's doing her project and we're supporting that. I produced a lot of songs on it. But this wasn't planned. This was just we're responding because a lot of people were asking us to. And to reimagine Where's the Love. So go to any Apple store. I don't care if you're in, France, Germany, London, Japan, China, Mexico, America, Canada. Every single screen in every single Apple store is Where's the Love. You will see Where's the Love for this whole Labor Day weekend in every single Apple store. Just because, you know, on iTunes, even Apple is matching the donation in America.
Wow.
Right. So this is needed. This isn't like an everyday thing. This is not like a random Tuesday release. This isn't a random like, yeah, you know, we here to promote our new record, you know, it drops. This isn't that. This is things are happening. Things are happening, and we're responding with love and solutions. That's what this is.
There it is. Fellas, always good to see you guys, man.
Good seeing you,
Hey,
JoJo.
JoJo.
By the way, the one time you guys came in and Will was doing the you made up a song live on the radio just by accident. What was that? In the air. He starts going
No,
off.
he says, hey, so yeah, I hear you can freestyle. I'm like, oh yeah, I be freestyling and stuff. And then he was like, do something right now. I was like, something on the air. I was like, oh, whoa, I'm gonna turn that into a song. And that became that one, yeah.
And that's
Flow
end
right
up on a floor. So now I feel in the future somehow you're going to end up with this line. You and Tabernacle in the tabernacle with the Snapple. That's going to end up on something, right? That's going to. I don't know where it's going to go.
He got something close to that. Yo, Tabernacle, let's go in and act.
Yeah.
I like the tabernacle.
Hey,
Tabernacle.
Tabernacle, let's go. What?
Tabernacle going to the tabernacle with the Snapple or something like
One
that.
second. What is a tabernacle?
Tabernacle in a tabernacle
Like a
sipping
pub?
snap.
Like a
Is it
church.
like a pub?
Oh, it's a church.
It's like a tabernacle.
Oh,
Isn't it a church? Yeah, it's a church. So me and Tabernacle.
Oh,
Go into the
stab by
tabernacle.
steeple, slap her by the
Sipping
chapel.
snap.
Right.
The crowd's got my tongue, and the preacher's got my.
Adam's
yeah,
apple.
something like that.
Tabernacle.
Yeah,
Well, it'll be on an album. Trust me. At some point, I'll just hear it. Like, that's the thing right there.